So you guys like anime? Yeah, I love that Goku guy. He's so cool with his spiky hair. Yeah, I love the Joker. He's like actually insane. That's so relatable. He's just like me. Probably all of us have grown up watching some cartoon that we'll never forget, and there's been plenty of works of fiction that had actual cultural impact. But in this day and age, fiction becomes more and more real, to the point where humans prefer it over reality. And in this video, I'll be discussing the negative sides of fiction and how companies are using it for their own benefit. So there's this thing called a parasocial relationship, which is a one-sided relationship with a celebrity or a fictional character. The reason they're formed is because it's easier to like a person you don't exactly know. In relationships with your friends, you see most sides of them. You could see them being kind, but you can also see them losing their temper and showing their negative qualities. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone is human and everyone has their bad moments. But when it comes to celebrities, we move a step up. Since they're not showing themselves to the world all the time, I think the fact that a lot of people look up to them, they always try to show the best side of themselves and hide their worst qualities. But the bad sides still exist, and there's been plenty of examples where a popular celebrity got exposed for doing something really shitty. And that's where we move one step up and introduce fictional characters. They're just like celebrities, but the racist tweets from 10 years ago won't be discovered. In the world of social media, fictional characters are an everyday thing. There's TV shows, cartoons, anime, and a lot of them depict normal situations, which could be relatable to an everyday person. I'm sure all of us have a show that we really like or a character that we really relate to, and even if that character is some psychopath killer, there's nothing wrong with that. No matter what anyone says. A lot of people use profile pictures of their favorite fictional characters, especially the infamous anime abbeys. Some go as far as cosplaying the characters they like or making art of the character, including not safe for work Rule 34 art. And there's been a lot of that for some certain characters. In general, fictional characters and images of them are just really common on the internet, and chances are that there's even a community for your favorite fictional character. But the problem is when people start to obsess over fictional characters and use them to escape their boring or difficult lives, and the line between fiction and reality starts to disappear. This became even more relevant during the whole virus situation. People are stuck at home and they, especially children, waste their time watching some anime or some Netflix show. I found this interesting post. Actually, it was in 2012, so you think the social media would be less impactful on people, but it seems not. In this post, a girl is talking about how she's attracted to anime characters to the point where she doesn't feel attraction to her boyfriend anymore. You can pause and read this if you want to, and I'll leave a link in the description. But this was almost 10 years ago, and now this is even more common. I think because anime is often really wholesome and full of cute, naive characters, the viewers tend to watch it and normalize this weird behavior and forget that actual humans aren't this naive or stupid. They make their shitty memes about being alone, and someone even came up with a sexual orientation anime sexual. It even has its own flag. Someone who's anime sexual is someone who's only attracted to anime characters. There are people who feel sexual or romantic feelings towards anime or manga characters. And of course, a lot of people don't take this seriously. But the fact that someone got the idea to come up with this means that there are actual people who feel this way. Thousands of years of revolution for this shit. Getting obsessed over fictional characters is harmful for your mental state, but companies are also trying to exploit vulnerable people for their own benefit, which make this whole situation even more worse. A lot of you probably have heard of the show 13 Reasons Why. It's basically discussing darker topics like depression and suicide in a way that could be watchable, understood, and talked about by more people, which could be good if it was good. Personally, I haven't watched it, but all I've heard about it is how it's, wow guys, someone killed themselves, depression is real, wake up! And it's just using such a topic because it's relevant in the current world. Same as Cartoon Network is using characters from a fucking child's show to promote some gay or anti-racism shit. Seriously, it's just a character from a kid's show talking about how racism is a problem. Don't you think that's fucking weird? Why don't we have Courage the Cowardly Dog explain why Earth isn't flat next? Similar examples would be VTubers. And honestly, they're a topic of their own, so I won't get into it. But something that I didn't know before making this video is that most popular VTubers are actually owned by a company, Hololive Production, and that they're being paid to act like naive anime girls and don't exactly do it as a hobby or anything. Another example would be cosmetic customizations for characters in video games, most notably League of Legends. And speaking of League of Legends, it's actually where I got the idea to make this video. If you look at the most popular videos on the League of Legends YouTube channel, most of them are some animated music videos including skins of their characters, which you have to buy with real money in order to use in game. Their whole game is carried by skin lines, most notably KDA, which even became a band because of how popular it was. Because, let's be honest here, nobody who plays League of Legends actually enjoys the game. And a lot of different franchises have their own merchandise that you could buy, and often it's thousands of times more expensive than it should be. There's also these things called Funko Pops, and for the name of God, I don't understand how people like them, but they're just figurines of fictional characters. They don't even look good, they just look childish. It looks like something a 7-year-old would play with for 5 minutes and throw it away after. The most expensive Funko Pop goes for $13,000. The main difference between this version is that he isn't holding his fucking cane. It's such a small difference, but adds to its increasing value. Wow, it's holding a fucking cane. Please take my children, please take my I didn't even scratch the surface of all this social media bullshit because this topic is so broad and it would take hours to show all the ways social media is corrupting everyone's minds. In summary, with the constant increase in social media, people are getting more and more immersed in the fictional world to the point where they stop talking to real people just because they prefer the company of their cute anime girlfriend, or spend thousands of dollars for virtual items or childish toys that cost 10 cents for some multi-million-dollar company to make. I don't see this changing anytime soon, and anyone could fall victim to this. Of course, it's okay to enjoy fiction, just don't forget that the real world exists. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. If you didn't enjoy this, leave a dislike. I haven't made a video in like 3 months, and since this isn't a jump dash video, I don't think this will get much attention, but I just had this idea for a long time and I finally got around to making this video, so maybe I'll make more videos soon. Bye.